So I am just kind of making do with the hair that I've got so far for Julia's set, Julia White. I'm super excited. I guess you guys can kind of get an idea of the kind of look that Julia's going for. Kind of exciting. I see as I'm coming on again today, the internet must not be right. Should I even put on my data for this, hoping that that would be better? But for some reason, I don't know. I'll even try and turn the music down a little bit. Maybe that's what's doing it. So if you're hearing me, no. Cheryl's here, Cheryl B. There's my girl. There's my girl. So yeah, so right now, I think you guys have seen pictures of the kind of accent things I've been doing with Julia's set. It's pretty exciting. I am pretty stoked. So in the meantime, it's cutting out again today, and I have no freaking idea why. Okay, anyway, so I've been doing that, so that's exciting. So right now I am working on some of the black hair that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and make some solids of that. I've got the mail coming, hoping that I have some items in the mail that are going to assist me in making this dread set. And that's part of it, you guys. When I have to order hair and you guys have specific things that you want for your dread sets, chances are there's going to be always that little bit of wait. So that's just kind of expected. It is what it is. Sometimes I have the hair and the hair isn't the damn right color, and I am not going to create something that doesn't make sense. I'm not going to do it. You guys pay good money for dreads, and I don't sleep well at night if I know that it's just not being done right. So there is that. So always keep that in mind. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my work. But yeah, why not? It's what I do. It's what I do. So yeah, Cheryl says back. It's hard to, because you can't tell what the color will be. And that's just it. And I think, Cheryl, you and I were having that discussion the one night, and you're like, yeah, it's too bad you can't just, like when you're in a drugstore, color hair it's gonna turn out to be by those little the little hair thingies. Well, I'd still have to order that too. So in the meantime, it's always trial and error, you guys. The most that it affects you is your time. That's it though, but it still sucks. But guys, I promise you, I make it worth it. I think I do anything. I try to make it worth it. I mean, I will not let a set go unless I am 100% happy with it. It's the way that I work. Cheryl says, exactly, yeah. So in the meantime, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna stay positive. Also, I've had to tighten up my own dreads. I'm going to be doing a little bleach job again to my roots really soon. Guys, I had to take out the dreads that I made in my head because I had to do a lot of readjusting on my own head. So I had to take those other dreads out that were your colors. I'm going to try to incorporate them somehow, but it wasn't working, guys. Here's the thing. I can't just throw dreads in my hair and call it a day. That's part of our journey, right? So this hair, what you're seeing now, I took all those brown ones, those light brown ones out I had. Now, if you've been with me since the beginning of Dreamweaver Dreads, this is right here is exactly what I started with. So I no longer have any more of those two-toned color dreads anymore. This is all back to basics. I am now one color again. I am one color. I kind of dig it. It's just who I am. I'm thinking with the other dreads that I made out of your sets, you guys, I'm gonna try to incorporate that somehow, but I don't want that to be uncomfortable on me, because then that takes away my journey. And then I'm not in my journey anymore. So I don't know. I might even keep making a dread out of everybody's set. And then once that set, let's say, reaches, we have a whole bunch of colors together. Here's what I'm thinking. Once we have, let's say, 40, 50 together, I am actually thinking of maybe raffling it and then using that money towards that memory set. I'm thinking of actually raffling it and giving the money to a donation. And I think you guys could help me figure out what donation to give that money to. So I think that would be an excellent thing to do instead of just throwing random dreads into my hair. Maybe we'll make a memory set that could be raffled off, and the proceeds to that would then go towards a donation of whatever you guys think. If it's like the SPCA, the Cancer Foundation, MS, anything. We could think of something together, but I think that is a better idea than me just throwing in dreads and not being comfortable, because then I'm not being true to myself and then I am uncomfortable. And that's not what this is all about, you guys. So, you know, I'm sorry that I'm not comfortable with that. It's just that's why we order our own set of dreads too, right? And I wasn't thinking about that. I just thought, oh no, this will be cool. And then I wore it and you guys get it. I hope you get it. If you have any ideas, maybe you guys have better ideas, we could try to figure out something else. But I don't know. I would kind of like to be involved with a cause. I think it's a great idea. I think we need to become involved as Dreamweavers in a cause. So if you guys have any ideas, or if you have a cause that I'm not sure of, let's do that. I think that'd be awesome. Cheryl says maybe to people who need hair. There is that, yes, absolutely. I think it could be, whatever. I think it'd be a great idea. Absolutely. I think so too. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm wanting to go back to basics for myself too. Like Barb is here. Hey girl. Hey girl up in Ontario. How are you? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Yes, Cheryl B, cancer for kids. That's a big one. That's actually something that I would, I'm all about being part of a good donation. You know what I mean, guys? I think that I would love to see this group become part of something great. I really do. Cheryl says, you look brighter with the dark out. I agree. I actually, I feel a little bit more like myself. All that brown stuff that I had, and remember guys, it was my journey. So I was trying to just figure things out, right? And I haven't been in this group, where we haven't had this group very long. So I'm just trying to figure things out as I go. But yeah, it's all about being yourself and being comfortable. And if you're not comfortable, it's like someone slapping on some dreadlocks on you and you're like, they're nice, but you're not feeling it. Then you know what? You don't wear it. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do it. If you're here in the group, guys, say hi. I'm here today to spread some sunshine and some happiness. I'm making dark dreads right now for Julia White, because I'm waiting for mail, and I'm hoping that the mail, when it gets here later today, has some things that I might need. Cheryl B says it brightens your skin tone. Thank you. I don't know. I feel a little better. Yeah, it's a little thinner, but you know what? I'm gonna go with this for a little while. I don't know. I'm gonna tone up my roots a little bit, and you know what? Starting this new business has been a little bit exhausting, and it's almost like I'm running into walls, and it's my own fault, when really I should just be having a good time. And sometimes I feel like I'm getting away from what's really What's really important is that I come on live a lot more, because that's, I think, what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm making dreads, whether I'm, you know what I mean, like you're getting your cards read, and Cheryl B, or not Cheryl B, Barb Bedard, I didn't get to your reading the other day, and I felt absolutely terrible. And I go to bed, and I actually worry about things like that. So I just want you to know that I don't purposely try to forget anybody. I really don't. It probably bothers me more than you could imagine. And but you know what? Moving forward, yeah. So that again, guys, if you have any ideas on, yeah, like things like Children's Cancer Society, stuff like that, I would love to be involved. I would love to get involved. Barb says, that's okay, you need not worry. Thanks for understanding, Barb. Seriously. I felt horrible. But I don't want to feel like that. You know what I mean? And yeah. I think yeah, everything's just been there's just been so much to do, and what I got to do is just get up, get dressed, and make things work. And you know what? I just gotta show up, and I guess that's it, right? Like, whatever, it doesn't even matter. I'm realizing that there are a lot. I get online, and I think sometimes I get like, oh, you know, there's nobody watching. You know, like, you know, of course there's people watching. Don't get me wrong. It's just sometimes I think, am I annoying people? I probably have people watching all over the world, but just at different times. And maybe I just got to show up a little more often and just be myself. You know what I mean? And if people don't like that, then, I mean, really, guys, yeah. That's just, I guess that's how I got to start thinking of things, right? Life is way too short. Tia? Hi, Tia girl. Cheryl Barr says, just don't overthink and stress. Yeah. And it's also a lot easier said than done. I wear a lot of stuff on my sleeve, guys. I do. And, yeah. Cheryl B says, I think you know, and I'm starting to realize that they do. It's not like I have just a Canada-based group, so I keep, you know, in my head I go, oh, we could only be like 3 hours apart at the most, right? Not thinking like people like in Australia and the UK are like, we're talking like a total 360 in time, right? Laura Johnson is watching. Laura, how are you doing, girl? How's it going? That's amazing. It's amazing. You know what? I feel better already just being here. Just being here. It's amazing. And I mean, I'm always here for questions. So times like this, I know a lot of people often have lots of questions. Cassie? 1 second, guys. 1 sec. What are you doing? Sorry about that, you guys. Oh my god, I thought Cash was getting sick, but he wasn't. He was tearing up one of his babies. He doesn't do that very often. He loves all his little children. So what's going on? Yeah, Cash. Everybody loves Cashy because he's a good boy. Shauna Fox is watching. Yes, Shauna is somebody I met here online when I first started this group. And I believe, Shauna, you are from Ontario, if I'm correct. I know that name because I know the cool spelling of your name, and I won't forget that. I will never forget. So where was I? Like I was saying, if there's any questions, this is the perfect time while I'm here. Because then sometimes I think about my live up for, what do people want to know? And then when I set up the live, and for the people that want to know aren't there. So then I get sidetracked. So these are perfect times. I can sit here for a while and wait for people to come on with questions. Yeah. So as it stands right now, I have Julia White set on the go. And it looks like I may have another one after that pretty shortly. But it's not a guarantee yet. So yeah, so that's where that stands. Or thinking about getting a set made, or you're thinking of whatever it is that you want. What is it? So yes, I am still in the works of t-shirts. Still trying to figure all that out. There's lots of good stuff coming up. My bottles are bigger and better. They're really nice. Cheryl B, she is so positive and uplifting. Thank you. Laura Johnson, you are the best. Can I just say something about you, Laura? You never not had a smile on your face, ever. You were someone I really enjoyed coming up to and saying hi to. And you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, girl. You were a pleasure. Just a pleasure. And hard worker. Guys, you want to talk about a hard working woman? Wowee. It's Laura, straight shooter too, and that's what I love. I love straight shooters. Laura's that girl. I love it. I love it. And I love the hearts, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Cassie, come here. You want to say hi? Come on. Okay, well here's my guy. It's Cassie. You want to say hi to everybody because you're a good boy? Oh, because he's a good boy. I know. Yeah, because he's a good boy. It's Mama's Cassie. I know. I know. It's so nice. It's so nice. I thought maybe you guys want to see him. He is the most pleasant little dog in the world. In the world. He is pretty much my hairy best friend, isn't he? He's my most Cassie because he's a good boy. He is. He's such a good boy. I adopted Cash almost 2 years ago. So actually, when I got, here's a little story. So when I got sober, shortly after my last drink, which would be February 24th, was my last drink. So my first day sober, February 25th, 2019 was my last, that's my sober date. And shortly after that, we adopted Cash. And he lived on a horse farm. His best friend was a German Shepherd, and so a lot of his characteristics, he actually thinks that he is somewhat German Shepherd. So when he runs around the street and he sees other dogs, he's a really good guy. And he's my hairiest best friend. So yeah, I just thought that I'd show you guys what a good boy Cashy is. It's kisses. Because it's kisses. Because he's a good boy. Are you a good boy? It's so nice. It's such a good boy. Oh, it's kisses. Yeah. It's kisses. Okay, that's a good boy. Okay. See, we all sometimes need to have a little bit of whoo, and the pets do it. Pets do it. You guys have dogs too, right? I know Girl B has a dog. Laura, I think, has dogs too, from what I've seen. Julia White, oh my goodness, there she is. There's Julia. Julia, we were talking about you. I'm working on some dark dreads today. I'm waiting in the mail. I'm waiting for mail to come today. I'm not sure if all of that stuff is going to be here, but I'm certainly hoping so. But in the meantime, I'm kind of working backwards on your set because I don't want to waste any time. So I don't want to waste any time. So that's why I'm kind of, if it seems odd that I'm working a little bit backwards, I have a vision in my head. You just must trust me. You must trust the process. I know what I'm doing. It just sometimes seems a little off. Mary Martin's Friesen is here. There's my German friend. I loves it. Loves it. Julia says, excellent, thank you. Oh, Maura, my pleasure, my pleasure. See, and it's so hard for me because I'm waiting on this beautiful white hair, you guys, and I'm waiting on this ombre hair to come too. So there's a little clue of what's going on. Julia says, I trust it. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I will not disappoint, I promise. Mary says hi. Welcome to our group, Mary. What a nice time to come live. This is great. And I just was random. I was like, yeah, why not? Julia says, yes, Cheryl, I'm so excited. It looks really rad. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. And if you haven't noticed, I kind of carry a theme for each person's dreads. So I'm kind of wearing a theme today, a little bit. Do you think? What do you think, Julia? I got kind of a theme together today. You'll notice that every time I do somebody's dreads, like my whole storyline in the group changes color. Has anyone noticed that yet? Has anyone noticed? I do that. Julia says black is my favorite color. Look what I'm working on, Julia. Just look at it. Oh. Let's give everybody a taste of what these look like. Oh, what is it? So far. Now you guys have to keep in mind, this is not even like, wait till I have white hair. Oh guys, this is nothing yet. White's gonna bomb this. And then I've got ombre colored hair coming pretty soon. So right now these are just little accent pieces that I'm making, but you're gonna have to use. I am super excited. Now some of these braids are just gorgeous, you guys, just gorgeous. And yes, I did make you one that has the rings. This one has the rings too. That's kind of one of my little signature things that I do. And then here, look, I was playing around with this dreadlock. Look at this. How freaking cool is that? Now, it's not sealed or anything. Look at that, guys. That almost gives off a sort of like spider web look. Almost like marble. I don't know. Oh, and then just like, guys. I don't know. Pretty cool. So anyway, it's good because I loved that I did that because that's what happens. When I go to sleep, I get up in the morning and sometimes, bam, right in my face. There it is. Yes, I like the braids too. I like them too. I do. Love the braids. Love them. If anybody's wondering, this is just a vape. No, it's not harmful. Nothing affects anything I do in the room, so don't worry. There's no like contaminants or anything like that. Just so you're all aware. Just so you're all aware, I need a two-tone braid. Cheryl B, what kind of color are you looking to get, Cheryl? Two-tone braid. Don't mind me, I'm just crocheting. So that was pretty cool, hey? Who was in our group last night? Oh, what was her name? Anyway, she started her own dreadlocks on her head, right? Isn't that awesome? It's a lot of work. Anybody that is starting their own dreadlocks on their head, guys, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I wish I had her name in front of me right now, but I commend that. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Gray or blue? Okay, Cheryl. A two-tone braid, I would probably go with gray. Definitely the gray, because this right here, actually this color is really nice. And then, too, I like this gray too. You can see it there. That's nice too. Those are nice colors. Nice colors. Yeah, the hair sectioning was amazing. I think, yeah, she did an awesome job. She did a really good job. It's really hard. It's really, you know. But anyway, yeah, I was pretty impressed. I thought that was awesome. And then we have another group, or another girl in the group who's making her own dreadlocks too. Jules, is it Jules, I think her name is? I wish she would post so we could see what hers are looking like. I think that's awesome. It is so awesome. But yeah. I'm really excited to see Cindy Porter's. She should be getting that soon. She isn't far from us here in Sechelt, so she's just on Vancouver Island. Yeah, I can't wait to see when she gets hers. And I can't wait to see Linda have her set put in. Oh, look. So you know these great nails, guys, that I had done? First of all, I don't know if in the pictures you saw that I had a bubble, so they weren't cured properly. So the next day, my nails, it had a bubble underneath the paint, and so I had to glue that down because I don't ever have time to go and get my nails done. And now that just broke off. Not impressed. Not too impressed. I'm almost wishing that I could find a good, I'm actually thinking that I should try to find a good press-on nail, honestly, that I could actually just start doing my own nails at home. Yeah, because it's getting ridiculous, actually. Her name is Stephanie and Linda. Yes. So, yeah. So there's that. Now I have a broken nail. Not impressed. Just had these done. Yeah, that does suck. That's okay, though. That's okay. I can work with that. I can work with. You know, it's a good thing that I'm a really good customer. I don't really complain too much, even though sometimes I should, but I don't know. I guess I always just think that things could be worse. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. So, what is everybody up to anyway? What is new and what is going on? Anything? Job on. Mary says I'm at work. Oh, nice. Well, I don't know. Is it nice? The cold makes them snap off. It does, but I haven't been outside. I haven't been outside. Unless you're talking about your own nails. Sorry about that. So yeah, no, I think, and then you know what I think I'm having tonight for dinner? I think I crave Kraft dinner and hot dogs. I do. I'm craving Kraft dinner and hot dogs. Julia says, working and starting plan. Big transformations for me this year. Oh, dang, girl. So, Julia, you're starting a new 20-day workout plan. And you're getting dreads, and I believe you're also dyeing your hair. Are you not? I was talking to Julia, and Julia is absolutely gorgeous and cute as a button. And so she is also dyeing up her hair to match the set once she gets it. So that's awesome. Good on you, Julia. She's working it, girls. This girl's got plans. This girl's gonna be doing stuff this year. Julia says, it's nice to have some interaction with people outside of work. I'm glad I found your group. Aw, nice. We're glad that you're here. This is more of what I haven't done a whole lot, maybe that you haven't seen. I'd love to. I actually go live normally quite a bit. And sometimes just out of nowhere. Sometimes I plan them too. That doesn't always seem to go as planned. But yeah, you guys will see a lot more of me. You'll definitely see a lot. I also want to, because Julia brought it to my attention the other day, that I should do like a maintenance care on the dread sets once they come out to you guys, so that you know how to care for them. Yeah, I'll kind of go over some of that stuff with you guys. I was talking to Mercedes, and she is also going to be, she took hers out because of course they grow, your hair grows, right? So then eventually you got to tighten them back up again and stuff. And sometimes, like, I like all the crinkly little, I like all that in my dreads. I find that gives it a really natural kind of dreadlock look. With the technique that I kind of use, I kind of like that. But I'll show you ways, you guys. I won't speak for anybody else's dreadlocks, but I will show you ways to totally kind of freshen up the look of your dreads. Like I said, I can't speak for anybody else's dreads because I don't make theirs and I don't know how that works with their technique. But with mine, I will definitely show you guys how your dreadlocks look pretty much brand new all over again. So there are like little tips and tricks I've got. I find with me, you guys, a lot of the time if you catch me on live, that's when usually I come up with all the stuff. Cheryl B says, just hang out, coffee with Katie. It is coffee with Katie. And Cheryl B also says, yours are so soft, always want to touch. Yeah, you know, like guys, you know how long I've had these in now? Cheryl B, so I would say I made these dreadlocks back in July. So July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So half a year ago. Half a year. And I have worn them over and over. I have had them on my head while I have bleached my roots. That's another thing. I was talking to Tommy from Texas, and she wanted to know if the color, if she colored her own hair, would it affect the dreadlocks? No, because it's a synthetic fiber. So in actuality, it is a plastic fiber, and you cannot color the plastic. The plastic already has its own color. And it does not bleach. Actually going to wear down maybe your dreads. Yeah, any chemical isn't good for anything, right? But so far for me, I have bleached my roots, guys, and I think a lot of you have seen me do it over and over again, and I actually keep my dreadlocks in, and it does not affect my dreadlocks. You just have to be sure that you are rinsing the hell out of your dreads. That's part of it. If you are going to do anything chemical-wise on your head, I don't even care if it's shampoo on your head, you need to rinse your dreadlocks. Big time. Big time. Because you don't want any residue. You don't want any residue in your locks. That's right. Cheryl B, yours are so, yeah. Cheryl B, wow, good info. Yes, that's just it, you guys. I'm going to be very soon, I'm going to go ahead and bleach up my roots. It's just part of my look. It's who I am. But yeah, and it has not affected my dreads. I just have to be very careful to not leave any residue in my hair. Another thing is, guys, if you're going to plan on washing your dreads, I think I've put up some videos and stuff. Make sure you have a whole day where you can let your dreadlocks dry. Walk around with a towel around your shoulders. You can take a blow dryer, and on low you can blow dry. Come back to it, but don't go to bed with wet hair. Please don't. That is all, because all you're doing then, and it's like taking a wet towel and throwing it on the floor. And you know how that smells when you get up in the morning? It's not pleasant. So don't do it to your hair. Just don't do it to your hair. Little things like that, guys. Julia says, good to know. I've read once a week is the standard wash. What do you think? Yes. I would say right now, Julia, this is great. So Julia, what I would like you to do actually is before you get your dress, now is a great time to start this. I would suggest you start washing your hair a little bit less before your dreads come. Because what you want to do is get your scalp prepared to have something on it. So and your natural oil on your scalp, because the dreadlocks at first are really going to feel very drying and very shocking and itchy to your scalp. So what you're going to want to do is to start lessening the amount of time the times that you wash your hair. Because when I wear dreadlocks, guys, I wash my hair, I think I've said it before, once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Seriously. There's no need to. You can jump in the shower, run water down your scalp, put some soap in a spray bottle with a little bit of water and shake it up and spray the shampoo directly onto your scalp, and then massage this shampoo onto your scalp and then let everything just rinse through. If you want to freshen up your locks, spray them with a little bit of shampoo, and then when people always ask me, like, first of all, do you wash your hair? Yes, ma'am. How do you wash your hair? The best way to describe washing dreadlocks, synthetics, probably even would be like a sweater. You know, like you're not going to stretch your sweater out and you're not going to do all this crap to it. When you're washing your sweater, you are literally, guys, you are using a wringing motion almost. You're just kind of waking up the fibers a little bit, running nice warm water through it all, right? That kind of stuff. And I do not use any products, guys. And honestly, I do not use any conditioner. Even when I install my dreadlocks, I don't do it on wet hair. Please do not install your dreadlocks on wet hair. Because what happens is it will work really good and it will feel good and it will look very neat. But what happens then when that hair dries, it shrinks back up again, right? It's like anything. You don't want to cut your hair while it's wet, because then your hair shrinks back up after it's dry. And then that will cause tension bumps on your scalp, because now if you thought it was tight then, once your hair dries, it's going to be tight like a toiga. And I don't think you want that. Okay, I hope some of that information is helpful. I've got tons of it. I have tons and tons of information. But yeah, Cheryl B, roll in a towel and squeeze. You bet. Do this. I make sure if I'm going to wash my hair, it's literally an event. Okay? I know the day before or whatever, I'm washing my hair tomorrow. And I literally set my day aside for my hair. I don't put it up. I just literally let my hair basically drip. Honestly. And wring it and squeeze it with a towel. If you can get one of those microfiber towels, I think you can get on Amazon. I myself never have one. I don't need one really. And then your essential oil is your bestest friend, guys. It's your bestest friend. That's it. Diluted with just a carrier, like distilled water, guys. You don't need, and I don't pour direct oil onto my scalp because I don't want an oily scalp. Plus, we only braid our extensions in, and all that oil is going to loosen up it'll loosen up the braiding that we do to put our extensions in. So really, you want more water than you do oil. The oil is just, yeah, and it's refreshing. It feels so nice. It feels good. Yeah, Cheryl B, or an old t-shirt. There's so many tips and tricks. basically, guys, it's like, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Like I've said before, like, look, I've had these now half a year, okay? And I don't do anything special. I just, like I said, wear them, love them, don't be afraid of them. Guys, one gets loose, you're like, oh shit, what do I do now? Take elastics, just undo your little elastics. You see it's loose. That's another good thing, guys. Get comfortable using elastics, because you know they are not the braid-in are temporary, right? So be careful of them. When you're up in the morning, give your head a feel. You can usually feel when one starts getting wonky on you, right? Takes time aside, tighten that sucker up, man. Yeah, it's not. I did the same thing. I put way too much thought into the stuff that, like, I'm gonna tell you something honestly. Messy dreads are beautiful dreads. Perfect dreads, I don't think there are any such as that. And if you got perfect dreads, that's awesome. Like, it is. Everybody has their own style, color, shave sides, not shaved. I just shaved my head again today. I see, that's why I'm getting ready. I'm getting geared up for some bleach. So it does not look perfect, and I don't care. I don't care about perfection. I'm not in this to be perfect. I'm not. And once you get your dreads and I've made them for you, make them your own too, guys. Don't ever feel bad if you don't like a certain decoration I put on your dreadlock, or you know what I mean. I seriously want you guys to make the dreadlocks your own. What I'm trying to do, honestly, is set you up for a successful journey. And what you do with it after that is you. Because it's you. You're going to make them dance, not me. Not me. I just gave you the costume. But you're in the concert, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's really all it is. That's all it is. Yes. So yeah, so I'm right now making dreadlock. Does any more questions? But yeah, you take care of them as if you had real dreadlocks. That would be the describe it. Seriously. There's maintenance with all kinds of hair. You know, it's not like once you wear these, there's never any maintenance again. Sure there is. There is. But you go a lot longer without doing anything to anything. Okay, I can go and get my hair done tomorrow. I could go and get my hair like cut, colored. But then I'm still gonna have to go back next month. That's awesome. That's awesome. But that isn't the journey I'm on. I'm on this journey because I wanted to give myself other things to think about. And they have their own mind. They got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? They got their own thing. But yeah, is that helpful, Julia? Does any of that kind of make sense? It'll make more sense, girl, once, you know what I can only tell you is, you know what, a lot more videos so that we can get you more comfortable and everybody else so that we start understanding a little better, because dreadlocks at first are beautiful and everybody's like, oh, but we're just so unsure of what we're supposed to do next, right? So I'm gonna try to make that much easier for you guys. That's, yeah. And if you got questions, just shoot me a message or post in the group. Can we get information on this, please? That would actually be really nice too, because then I know where to put that. If somebody else is looking for that info, they would know exactly where to go and find it. So you'd kind of be helping the group too if you were doing that. I don't know. I think it'd be nice though. So yeah, who's here? Deirdre Mendez is watching. Hi, Deirdre. Deirdre, I haven't heard that name or seen that name in years. I had a best friend in high school named Deirdre. Aw. So yeah. Yep. So I am gonna finish up this dreadlock, and then I think I'm gonna go walk down to the mailbox, see what's up. Don't wish me luck. But yeah, I'm gonna have craft dinner and hot dogs tonight, I think. I'm kind of excited about that. Catch up. You know, don't you guys just sometimes want like really good comfort food? You know what I mean? What else is there? Oh yeah. Yeah, I still have to make up my new spray bottles of the Journey Mind and Body Spray, so I'm going to be making a few more bottles of that. I have more mugs to order. I want to get some t-shirts on the go. But yeah, it's all in the works. It's all in the works, you guys. It takes time and it takes money, right? So I'm only human, and I'm only trying to figure things out. So what else? What else could we talk about? What else is there to talk about? I'm gonna be trying to do a lot more advertising, so you might see me pop up in little spots that you never did before, or stuff like that. If any of my already peeps in the group that I've made sets for, I had another thought. If some of you could go onto my business page and maybe put a rating. I think there's a spot on my business page to kind of give me a rating on my product and service. That would be amazing too. My business page has none. And my Etsy doesn't either, because I'm new on Etsy too. So that kind of stuff could be really helpful for me too, you guys. But I mean, that's of course if you like my stuff. I would, you know, if you don't, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, right? I don't know. But yeah, just little things like that. Little things like that. I know a lot of people are probably going to be watching this later on, so just gonna put the word out there. But yeah, it would be awesome if I knew of people. I have a really difficult time trying to advertise for myself, because let's face it, I'm 44 years old, trying to maneuver around the internet, Facebook, Instagram, Etsy. It's tough, you guys. Like, what? It's hard. You know what I'm saying? God, when I was in the old Apple computer with the green screen and the little flashing green dot, and that was like, I mean, you know, some of it, I don't know about you, but you'd have it at home, you finally got a computer, and you're like, oh, what is it? And you type something in, hoping that something's gonna come up on the screen, and nothing ever did. So you just had this computer sit there for like nothing. And trying to run a freaking business, and I find it very hard. It's very hard to find. It's hard, guys. It's hard. That's all I'm gonna say. Cheryl says, I can't add to it. I think you have to buy to rate. Yeah, you do. You do, and that's just it, right? So it's all gonna be progress, you guys. Eventually, like I say, I've only been doing this actually really over a couple months, a little over a couple months, and I think we're doing okay so far, thanks to you guys. I couldn't ask for anything better. You know, it's going at a good pace. I'm the only one making the dreads, so there is that. So when you just keep in mind, if the dreads sometimes take a little long, and I'm waiting for hair, and you're waiting to see me online, I am literally the only person doing all this. In the backgrounds, what you see up at the front, taking all the pictures, doing all the ads, putting all the products together, doing all the shipping. It's just me. I have no one else helping me. I have no other little business out there where I'm hiring people to do stuff. Guys, I'm literally just me. I don't know. I can only do what I can do, but in all of that, I will not go down on what I do. I will not back down on my quality. I am not gonna do it. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Cheryl B says, that's why you don't sleep. You're right. You're absolutely right. You know why? I bet you, okay, so if you're friends with me on the regular Facebook group, You'll notice that my little green light is probably on all the time, because at nighttime is when everybody else is sleeping, so that I know that I can go ahead now and make an advertisement, or I can get on and go and do something else, or my husband is sleeping, or Cash is down, and I have literally quiet time to be able to do. So yeah, that's, I guess, and I'm not complaining, because I absolutely love it. Like, I actually really, really love what I do. So if anybody is ever wondering why does it take her so long, because it just does. But I promise you, I will never give you anything that sucks. I won't. I would give you your money back gladly before I will ever give you something crappy. I just won't do it. And no, it's not crappy stuff, Cheryl B. And quality with all the extras, I do follow up. Guys, when here's the thing too, right down to my shipping, I'm particular about how I ship my stuff, how my stuff is put together in a box. I make sure everybody has a tracking number. When you can message me anytime, like anytime. And I don't even care if it's not about dreadlocks. I am literally like your, some people sell a program with something to help them along. I am your program. I am your little on the side. So the lucky thing for you is you don't have to, throw something in like at a DVD or watch a video. I'm literally right here. I'm right here all the time. So I think that's a pretty good thing, right? Cheryl says, just starting up, but when you look around, you see cheaper, but the cheapness shows. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, like, I try not to, there's a lot of awesome dread makers. There is a lot of talent in the world, and I commend all that. What I try not to do is, look at mine, look at that, look at mine, look at that. I don't find that is a smart way for me to do it. I think that I like to run with what my mind has in store for something and let someone else be good at what they're doing, and then I will try to be good at what I'm doing. So I try to just stay focused on what I'm doing and commend all of the girls and all the guys around the world that are doing the kind of work that I'm doing, because I don't, is there even a right or wrong? If you're trying your best, if someone loves your stuff, wrong. I'm just going to do what I do my way with my stuff. That's who I am. I'm like, and I back my product and I wear my product. And this was actually me when I made these. I was like, you know what? Let's see how these go, because I really like them, and if they're really good, I think I should spread. I should give that opportunity to other people. So this is how this started, and they are still going strong, still going strong. I'd say that's not bad. So I'm actually wearing my product and giving you guys what this is gonna be, what it looks like. So I think that's pretty cool too. Yes, Julia, exactly. A friend in me. I am. Once you know what I mean? And you don't have to buy dreadlocks for me for me to be around or message me and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. But I literally am with you on this journey. I am excited for you. I want to know when people have been like complimenting you and they say, "Day up, what?" And then I want to know your hardships. I want to know your shit days. You know what I mean? I want us to all be just here for each other. You know what I'm saying? Julia's laughing. It's true. It's so true. I can tell you, I have not in person had anyone put me down about my hair. Honestly, I've had tons of compliments. People will spark up conversations with you. So shy person, you'll get over that. You'll get over it. These are going to open up conversations, and you know what? It's part of the journey, because you're not hiding behind anything anymore. Now you're kind of like, here I am, I'm here to stay, and people will make judgments. Honestly, I'm just gonna tell you honestly, to my face, no. I have had nothing but great compliments about my hair, but I've also had good compliments about my attitude. So that has to follow, right, guys? So your hair can be awesome. You can have a shitty ass attitude, and it's like anything else. So I represent good people. You know what I mean? We're good peeps. We're good. Cheryl says that's it in a nutshell. She is her product. I am. I live it. I breathe it, sleep it. I don't eat it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I do. I am my product. I like the way that it makes other people feel. I love that I can give the opportunity to somebody new. I love that I can, even when it comes down to making to buying them, you know, like, no, you don't have to pay me all at once. Let's make this work. I'm not here to, like, that's the last thing, I think, you know what I mean? I want to make it work for you. That's what I want to do. Yeah. Julie, yes, exactly. I love that perspective, though. I've had a rough couple of years, and I'm ready to come out of my shell. And be Julia, as cliche as that sounds. I love that. That is awesome. Can we get some hearts for this girl? Can we get some hearts? That is the attitude that I love to see. That is exactly what we need more of in this world. I'm not kidding. That's what we need. That's what we need. And we got Danny Warner watching. Hi, Danny. Welcome to our show today. This was a totally unexpected show, and we're having an awesome time. We've had peeps come in and out during conversation. I don't even know how long I've been live. But you'll have to probably replay, because I'll have to probably, like, there's a lot of information that's already been kind of... Basically, in a nutshell, I've just got to come on and do a lot more lives. We need to start spreading some cheer. I'm not even kidding. Like, you know what I mean? Who was it earlier in one of my posts said to me as a new follower that said, you know, you should make a post like that every day if you could. And it's about get up, dress up, and never quit. And I'm guilty of it. Damn it, I am, you know, sometimes I let things get to me, and, you know, we're fine. We're gonna be just fine as long as we, you know, like, we lean on other people a little bit. I am the worst. I'm the worst. I'm one of those people. I'm always like, oh no, I'm fine. I'm good. Katie, do you need anything? No, I'm good. Thank you though. I wish we could get out of that. What is it? You know what I mean? Brandy Wilkerson is here. Hey, girl. So we got Danny, we got Brandy, we got Cheryl B, we got Julia. That's awesome, girls. So awesome. But yeah, we just gotta keep doing more of this stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I was starting to not go live anymore. Then I start overthinking things. Oh, well, I don't have much to talk about. Like, how many things can I talk about? Yeah, because I don't always get the ideas. When you guys give me ideas or you ask me questions, I love that. It gives me something to focus on, because there's so many different things to touch base with. Cheryl says, you are the best to help pull out of that. Oh, thank you. And you guys are too. You know, when I get off on a live on here, even though a few times, I won't lie, I went live last time, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little disheartened because I got off the live and I think 2 people left the group. And then, of course, I don't know if you guys, you know, when you're starting out in a business and you're trying your damnedest to try to make everybody happy, and it doesn't matter because not everybody has to like you, right? There is that. I mean, how old am I, right? But it's still going to play on your mind, because then then I'm like, okay, what did I say? What did I do? I got to think. I got to go, okay, oh my God. It's really, really hard. It's really, really hard, especially when you're a sensitive person. And you know what? Not everybody has to like I have to remember that there are people in the group that like being in the group, and they shouldn't go without these good times because some people just don't appreciate it, I guess, right? So that I won't lie to you, that I found a little bit tough. I got off on the live, and I noticed a couple people left the group, and I felt defeated and rejected. And I don't think anybody really ever likes to feel like that, but then I have to remember this isn't for everybody, and that doesn't make anybody wrong or right. But at the same time, then I'm losing out on opportunities to spend time with you guys, and I guess I have to remember to not take it so personal. I can't take it so personal. And it's really, really hard, especially when you're doing a business online, and yeah, but you get it. You get it. I'm just talking. I talk too damn much, I guess. I don't know. But whatever. Cheryl, you're a sweetheart. You're such a doll. Cheryl says, we love you for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so no, I feel good. I guess I needed to get some stuff off my chest, and that actually, I feel so much better now. I do. I needed to get some stuff off my chest. Because, yeah, admitting, you know, feeling defeated and rejected is it's tough to swallow. But, like everything else in the world, you know, we have to remember not everybody is going to like you. And not everybody is going to think the way that you think. And that is okay. It shouldn't be all individuals. That's why my name is Katie and yours is Cheryl. You know, like, whatever. And just get along. We can agree to disagree, right? Brandy says, I work with a team that spreads awareness on human trafficking. Monday is my first seminar at our local high school. Hold on, I'm trying to read this. Monday is my first seminar at our local high school. Super excited but nervous at the same time. You give me such a good vibes, so I came to share here. Oh, right on, Brandy. Oh, wow. So you're working with a team that spreads awareness on human trafficking. Oh, can we give her hearts? Can we please, guys, send hearts. I don't care if you're replaying this later on. This is huge. Brandy, this is huge. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you so much. Oh, I have goosebumps. I have freaking goosebumps. Wow. Cheryl says, Brandy, that's amazing. Good luck. Okay, when did you say you're doing this? Monday is your first seminar at your local high school. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. I am so glad that we're going to be like a part of this with you. Brandy says Monday. Love. Thank you. Oh, so Brandy, can I ask where in the world you are? If that's okay? Where are you at, girl? Maybe I've asked you before. Sometimes I just forget. There's so many people that we get on here sometimes. Oh, that's amazing. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great. She is in Elyria, Ohio. Wow, that's awesome. Well, listen here. Just remember me. Remember some of the craziest things that I've done on some of my lives. You've seen me do stupid things with the Tina Turner and all that if you've been watching. Hi, Karen. How are you, girl? Just remember this face. Remember this group. Just remember, you got this. You got this. And you know what? Nobody has to like you. Nobody has to share your opinion, but you got us. You are amazing. By the way, you are absolutely amazing. And I am so glad that you are here today. I am so glad that we're all live in this moment. I don't even know how long. I've been going live for over an hour now. Can you freaking believe it? Whatever. I don't care. Today is an amazing day to do this. It's amazing. Cheryl said such a positive, uplifting group. It is. It really, really is. I don't know. I can take this great big deep breath right now. Brandy, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Brandy says, thanks, love. I appreciate it so much. This group is so fantastic. That makes me so happy. Happy, you guys. Julia says, Brandy, that's really wonderful. It is. Guys, look at our little Dreamweaver Dread group. This is amazing. This is amazing. And like I said, it's not just about the dreadlocks. It's what comes with it. It's the mindset. It's the people. It's the people. It's this, it's the, it's girl power. A little bit of that. Sorry if there's any guys in the group. I don't actually see a whole lot of them. If they are, that's awesome too. So I'm not trying to say that, you know, it's just people power, okay? It's people power and it's good. It feels good. We got to do more of that. We have to do more of it. I'm so excited. I am so excited, guys. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. Wow, wow, wow. And that's the power of people. That is the power of people getting together, sharing opinions. Because nothing is going to get done if we don't stand up for those types of things. We got to do... Guys, oh my God. Human trafficking. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, is that a subject. Cheryl says, we need Sandy and his traveling pants. I know. He's going to laugh at that comment. Because I always watch the videos live with him after, like later, because he's still at work right now. Guys, if you haven't met my husband yet, he is a really wonderful, wonderful guy. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's just an all-around really super good guy, and I can't wait for, if you haven't met him yet, or you haven't seen him in a live yet, you will. You will. He's a great guy. Brandy says, I know, that's right. It's a crazy world out here. Purpose or nothing, right? Exactly. Guys, yeah, like we just have to, you know, we have to make differences. We have to make a difference in this world. We have little ones growing up. You know, the best advice I was ever given was to go back, to look at yourself and pretend you're looking at yourself and pretend you're like 4 or 5 years old. What would you tell yourself that you know would help you later on in life? It's a good way to think of it. What would you tell yourself if you could see yourself when you were like 5 or 6 years old? Some good advice. I think we all need to look at that and go, okay, yeah, wow. You know what I mean? Cheryl, he is awesome. He is. But yeah, no, Brandy, you're going to be amazing. You are going to be absolutely amazing. You're gonna have to come back, as you said it was Monday. Please let us know how it all goes. We are gonna be your biggest fans. You know that, right? You know it. Up here in, you know, Canada. You know, we're gonna be some of your biggest peeps. We're gonna be some of your biggest peeps, I swear. I swear it. Yeah, what was I doing? Sorry, Julia. I mean to make your dreads, and I promise you, there's lots to do. But don't worry, once I get on a roll. But yeah. Brandy says, I most definitely will. Oh, I would appreciate that so much. Oh, yes, absolutely. Guys, fan. We're your biggest fans, I promise you. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I've already poked myself a couple times today. I didn't put my Band-Aids on. So that tells me I better take a little break from that. Like I said, I have to go to the mail. I've already got stuff done in the set. The meat and potatoes is what I'm waiting for. If that makes any sense to you guys. Because I'm not even going to say nothing. You guys are going to love this set. This is going to be freaking amazing. It's amazing. It's like a set I haven't done yet. And I have been waiting to do something outside the box for a little while now. So I'm pretty excited about it. But you know what, guys? I am going to get off here. I'm going to go and let my my little cash man outside. Cause it's sunny outside here in Sechelt, British Columbia. It's beautiful, beautiful. I don't know, you guys. the only advice I would love to give you today is to, well, I want to say smile, because I really think it's addicting. It spreads like wildfire. And I think that we need to just be kind to ourselves, and I think we need to learn to ask for help. I think that we need to lean on the others that we have available to us. Don't do what I do. Don't shelter yourself. It's really easy to put yourself inside of, it's easy to block yourself off. And you know what? The world needs you. Your friends need you. People need you. People need your heart. People need your smile. We need you. We need us. We need us. And yes, you too, Cheryl. Have a great, amazing rest of your day. Have a great evening. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay in touch. I'm gonna do this more often, you girls, because we need it. We need it. I need it. You probably need it. Someone in your life might need it, and it might rub off. Mine might rub off on you, so I don't know. So anyway, you guys have an awesome day. I love you. Love, love, love you. And just stay focused, get up, get dressed, and never quit. All right? All right, ciao, Bella.